How's it going, everybody? My name is Necro and welcome to another episode of Lightning Returns. Hope you enjoy.
Getting your bearings?
Right, what do we need to do? Oh, we need to talk to him about these two. Spend DP. That's fine. Talk to Hope. Oh, bloody hell.
The destruction began 500 years ago, but you know that. It was when the chaos first flooded into our world. Most of the world was lost immediately under the ocean of chaos. Only one small region survived. The survivors call their island of refuge Nova Chrysalia. The chaos brought destruction, and a kind of immortality too. Suddenly everyone stopped growing. It was like we'd lost our time. But if that was a gift, it was a poisoned one. We could not age, and neither could new life be born. There were no more children. But although we were ageless, we were not immune to death. Sickness, accidents, and violence could still kill us. Life remained as fragile as it had always been. And so humanity began a new chapter of its history. The population slowly shrinking, the survivors falling into an ennui born of lives that last too long. Eventually, new creeds took hold and new legends created. One of these told of the Savior, a servant of God. She would descend to Nova Chrysalia at the end of the world, humanity's last chance for salvation.
Obviously there's a lot of story to begin with, but once we actually get in there, it really just started to pick up. Like I need to tell you guys.
The Ark is the remains of the artificial cocoon, a planet built of steel, back when humanity still dared to dream of greatness. Bunavelza has repurposed the world we built. This is where the souls of the saved are kept, ready to be reborn in the new world. But the people down on the surface have forgotten what this stands for and simply call it a moon.
Simply call it a moon. About hope.
Who am I exactly? It's a question I don't have the answer to. I don't know how I know the things I'm telling you. I don't know who gave me the knowledge. It's not that I have forgotten my past. Some memories are still there, and I can summon them when I want. It's just that I can't recall the emotions they should evoke, as if they're images of someone else's life. I know that I once lived in a great city on the surface of the planet. I know that Snow and I joined forces to try and battle the menace of the chaos. And then, suddenly, I was here. I tried to find out what happened. According to records that still survive, the man called Hope Estime disappeared 169 years ago. But the records and my memory end there. What happened after that? I can only assume I was in the hands of God. I was part of his plan, so he took me and prepared me for the role that I had to play.
Oh well. Now that we got a load of story done, we have to talk to him again.
I'm here to help.
Okay, well that's fine. That isn't activated though, so what am I missing? You must complete all tasks in the Ark before... Okay. You will learn how to utilize EP abilities during battle. Examine the bookshelf. Oh, okay, so I have to challenge him again. Fair enough.
That is the Book of Conquests, an ensorcelled tome. It draws on your memories to recreate foes that you have previously defeated, so you can fight them again.
Okay, Zelda's. Okay, fight again. Items and EP consumed during battle will be returned, but no rewards. That's fair enough, it's just a refight. Okay, it's just telling me about the overclocking ability which I used initially. Okay, when are you going to attack? Oh, that was well quick. Oh, and I used it wrong time. Oh yeah! Oh, this magic. Alright. Got the Buster Sword. Blitz. Oh! Yeah.
Better get ready for the next fight.
New record.
No more lectures today. You can head for the surface anytime you want.
Oh, there we go.
Just remember,
Yeah.
you have to come back here every morning at 6.
You're giving the Savior a curfew. Is that it?
There is a good reason. I'll explain it to you when the time comes. We can use the warp machine to send you back down. Just step in front of the device whenever you're ready to leave.
Right, now that's been unlocked, we can go down and start serving some souls. Just before I go in there quick, I just want to quickly say something about my new graphics card. I've been having a couple of problems with it. Yesterday when I was recording, I recorded the Technomancer and this game. And in both instances, during the Technomancer gameplay, after 1 hour and 6 minutes, I think it was, I experienced a crash, and I had to do a hard reset. And then after 30 minutes of this game, I had the same thing. I learned that it was my graphics card overheating. So I've been fucking about with it so long. I even sent a ticket to see if I can actually talk about getting it replaced, but right now during the game it's been sitting at 41 degrees C for, well, since I started this game actually, whereas yesterday it was getting up to 90 degrees and requiring a hard reset. I'm not 100% sure what I've done. I mean, I've opened my windows so I've got a bit more cool air coming in. If that was the problem, then, well, jeebus. But I don't know, we'll see. I've got a temp program going up at the moment. Oh, fuck it, let's play the game. You don't want to hear about that. Examine.
By using the warp device, I can teleport you back down to the surface.
I'm worried about Snow. I should go to his palace.
You could, but I suggest you visit another city instead.
You want me to abandon Snow?
Down on the surface, time is stopped for everyone. The palace will still be on high alert. It would be next to impossible to get anywhere close to Snow.
You're saying I should let things cool down first.
Return to Nova.
I'm going to
Yes,
send
please.
you to Luxarian. It's the capital of the world. Or, what's left of it anyway. I'll place you inside an inbound train. When the train stops at the station, you can get off with the other passengers. Something has happened in front of the station.
Alright, do it.
You're surprisingly calm for someone who's about to venture into unknown territory. But you were always brave.
Brave? I don't feel brave. I don't feel anything. No worry, no confusion, no fear.
That's good. But you still need to stay safe.
Yeah, you're not interesting enough. Looking over here. And oh, my temperature's dropped down to 39. It can't have been that simple. If it gets to the point where on hot days I can't record, then there's something seriously wrong. It's not overly hot, there's a little bit of a breeze at the moment, so... Oh, back to 41. This is weird, man. Yes, I'm not suspicious whatsoever.
Luxarian, a bustling metropolis, the divine city of light, and the holy sea of salvation. It's the last bastion of peace and order in a dying world. Most of the people who live here worship the almighty Benevelza. The city's governed in his name by a powerful religious sect known as the Order of Salvation. God's followers believe in ultimate redemption, and their faith helps keep the fires of hope burning. But even in this pious city, a darkness lurks untouched by divine light. A heresy that rejects the teachings of Supreme Benevelza.
It's another girl.
How awful.
I bet it's the heretics doing.
The Divine City doesn't look so holy now.
This was no accident. The girl was left here intentionally.
Oh no.
Light!
Oh shit.
Help her!
There's no need. Just a dummy.
Oh.
Hope, did you see who dropped it? They must still be close.
My sensors didn't pick up anything at all. I'm running a search of the city's video database, but I'm coming up blank so far.
Doesn't matter. I'll just find out myself.
I'm not
Luxarian.
evil.
The Divine City of Light. Is that what they call it? Trouble is, the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows.
Okay, with a faith, the body of a young woman has been found in the plaza in front of the Luxurian's North Station. It is just the latest in a string of murders in which the victim was a woman with the same colour hair as Lightning. Could someone be going after the Saviour herself? Lightning needs to question witnesses in the area and report whatever she learns to the Inquisitor in charge of the investigation. Accept quest. Quest accepted. Oh yeah.
Looks like someone's targeting the Savior.
Rawr.
Let's see if we can find out anything from the crime scene.
Okay. Oh. I can question you.
The horror continues. Another victim has been discovered. I knew the latest victim. She was a leading member of the Order clergy. She'd been a rising star, destined to become the next High
Kitty.
Priestess. But then she retired suddenly for reasons of health, or so it was said. And then this.
If you see any people who need help, lend them a hand. It could be an opportunity to save a soul.
We need to solve this case
oh.
quickly. Luxarian is the city of divine light, yet it has seen the murder of 3 girls in 3 days. The people seem to be growing fearful. If you find out anything at all, I'd be anxious to hear it. There are similarities among the victims. They have all been young women, and all of them had rose-colored hair. Yes, just the same shade as yours. You may also become a target of the killers. I urge you to be careful.
The Savior's mission is to rescue the souls of
Okie
people
dokie.
trapped in prisons of pain and suffering. By forming a bond with them, you can lead their souls to...
Hello.
This has become quite the predicament. Those messages say that the Shadow Hunter will kill the Savior. Sounds pretty, I don't know, prophetic, right? If you believe what you hear around town, it seems that the children of Ep2 have an oracle drive. That's a rare thing. They say oracle drives are mysterious devices that can let you see the very future. The heretic's prophecy, I can't even imagine what it must show. But apparently it's enough to drive them to murder.
Murder. Valuable
An
information.
oracle drive that lets you see the future. But did the heretics commit...
Yep.
Regardless,
Outfitters. I want
an oracle
shop.
But did the heretics
Fine.
commit those...
Set up. Innkeeper, what did you
The
see?
evil savior will die at the hands of the Shadow Hunter. It's certainly an arresting statement. I'd heard of the Shadow Hunter once before, from a guest that was staying here at the hotel. The same guest told me he's the head of that band of fanatics. But I don't know who he really is, or was. At any rate, it's hardly surprising that people think those Ep2 fanatics are behind this recent string of murders. But is this man they call the Shadow Hunter the one pulling their strings?
I don't know.
That was a valuable
Maybe.
witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
It can't be. Damn it, it's not like him to be late. What if... No, couldn't be that.
Something wrong? Not about those murders, is it?
God, no. At least I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift, and I'm waiting for my replacement, but he hasn't shown. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry, right?
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, frankly. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Thornton's worried and needs to go home.
Ah. Okay. Cannot find him. Try searching for a man in uniform near the town hotel in the station plaza. Okie dokie. Let's look for Holmes.
Alright. If I see anyone in uniform wandering around where they're not supposed to be, I'll talk to him.
Okay, side quests. Helping those in need will save their souls. This has many positive repercussions, like gaining radia to grant the world more time or boosting lightning's parameters, but you are free to refuse a quest if you prefer. Those who need help appear with stars beneath their names. Number of stars indicates the difficulty of the quest. Try to grant people's wishes to save as many souls as you can. Okay. Oh. There he is. Hello, Holmes.
You work at the station, don't you? Your fellow attendants worried about you.
Oh no, is it time for my shift already?
Yep.
Completely lost track of time. Look, can I trust you? I saw who did it. You know, the people who threw the dummy off the clock tower? I got scared, so I've been laying low. I can't go to the station. That's where they'll look for me.
You were there? What did you see exactly? You have to tell me.
I don't
Tell
have to
me
do anything.
now.
But if you can protect me from those people and get me to the station, I'll tell you all about it. Get me to the station, and then I'll talk.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, we're back. Can't talk to you yet.
Regardless, it's
Nope.
What's going on?
Excuse me.
The Order operates the regional
Don't turn.
transportation system.
Holmes, you're safe. I was so worried about you, I could barely concentrate on my duties.
Sorry, boss. I saw what happened over where they found the girl. I guess I just panicked. I don't know why I got so scared. I'm sorry I let you down. It won't happen again.
Never mind, I'm just glad to see you're safe. Guess I never told you. Well, years ago, one of my colleagues was killed by a monster. I was afraid the same thing had happened to you. I panicked and asked this lady for help.
I can't believe no one told me that when I took this job. But anyway, sorry for the trouble, boss. From now on, I swear to you, I'm never going to be late. I mean, what if your heart gave out or something with worry? Can't have that on my conscience.
A true friend that cares. Maybe that's enough to save us all.
Oh. Yeah, quest completed. Skill obtained. Ooh. And up.
Well,
I
the
got your
deal's a deal.
balls.
You got me here safe and sound, and so I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw. It was the children of Ep2. They tossed the dummy off the tower. I really wanted to tell the Inquisitors what I saw. Honestly, I did. But I was afraid those heretics might find out and make me their next victim.
Okay.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Want to talk to a few more people?
Oh, hello.
No one, absolutely no one doubts that the people behind the killings are those heretics. The Order is conducting its inquisitions based on that assumption. The Etro fanatics who worship the Goddess of Death are all over the place. Just look for the sinister groups huddled together, dressed head to toe in white. It may mean nothing, but some people have witnessed the Etro heretics using the public phone near the graveyard. Furtive conversations in the streets. Prowling the city at night. It makes you wonder what they're up to.
Yeah, getting all kinds of information.
Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time.
It's such a relief. This is safe. I know the end.
What's this? Fly written in the Ep2 alphabet. Okay, that's our message.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information.
Let's get to talk to him.
Yes. What can I do for you this time? That is very interesting indeed. We've been piecing together all our evidence, and your information supports our theory. The only question is, how long I can maintain the blockade?
Okay. Got someone up here.
This
Hello?
is my favorite spot. Hang out here long enough and you get to see all kinds of things. Like those white-garbed loonies, for example. The children of Etro are heretics and they don't believe in the Order's teachings. Those Etro fanatics used to keep a low profile, but recently I see them everywhere. The Order's authority isn't what it was. Now those people wander the streets like they own the place. Do you think they know something we don't? Maybe they have a date for the end of the world. Who knows?
That was a valuable
Oh,
statement.
shit.
I'm pretty sure the
I
Inquisitor
pressed the
can use
wrong button.
information.
What we got? Fighter's emblem.
The same people who killed the girl brought that dummy here. It's important evidence. Don't touch it. The victim had rose-colored hair, and the wig on that dummy was of the same color. The killers appear to believe that the evil savior will take the form of a young woman with rose-colored hair. Everything
Oh man,
points to
that's
this
a
being
coincidence.
the work of those heretics, children of Etro. But why are they so sure what the savior will look like?
So the culprits are the children of Etro? But what's their objective? What could they be after?
Let's find out.
Ooh.
Once the gates are opened, I'll try tailing them. Discreetly. It'll be the easiest way to
Where's
find
the-
their hideout. I'll talk to the Inquisitors. Hopefully get these gates open.
Oh, it's over there.
If you know anything about the case, I'd be glad to hear it.
The Goddess's disciples are beginning to gather. If you lift the blockades around this area, there's a good chance they'll start to move out.
You're suggesting I let them go? It's not a bad idea. Yes, I'll give the order and we'll see where the heretics lead us. We've managed to find some eyewitnesses, and we think we know who it was that strung the dummy from the tower.
Let me guess. The children of Etro, right?
Ah, you have your own sources, I see. In recent weeks, the heretics have become more visible on the streets of our holy city. The poor, benighted fools don't believe in God's salvation. Clearly, their despair has led them to carry out these wanton acts. If only they would open their eyes, embrace God, and they could bathe in the pure light of His almighty grace. Can't they see that their souls would be liberated in the new world? The irony of it all is that their fanatical rejection of the Savior has only made my own faith that much stronger. Although perhaps that is the work of the Savior herself.
If you think your faith will save you, then go ahead. Believe all you want.
Yeah, quest complete. Scholar's glasses. Hey, I got your bowl too. Okay guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe.